Hey, not sure if it's recording, let me check. Yep, it's recording. Well, this is my laptop, as you probably heard me complain about in my last video. Now, the reason the video like is on is I did a short test vid before this, and when it was pointing at me, you couldn't see my face. I deleted that video, but I can take another one with this light off, and I'll see you then. Sorry about that with the vid. Anyway, I thought I'd ask to see if anyone had any particular games in mind that I could do a short review on. Now, my games selection is a little limited. I don't have very much money, and some of them I'm actually thinking of trading in just to get a shot of them. I've not really been in a mood to play video games. Been wanting to trade up to get into a computer. I've got like 90 Steam games, as I probably said in my last video, that I, for the most part, cannot run on this computer. It is a piece of shit, and it is falling apart. But anyway, I will leave a poll with a list of 5 games on my blog, The Glitched Error, and you can go there and you can vote on them. Other than that, I'm open to suggestions in the comments to see who has any idea of any games I could record, or just review in general, because I don't have very good recording software. Mostly it's webcam. Right, let's strike recording out. Just short reviews that I'll talk about. These games that I can play, there are several on the PlayStation Portable, there are several on the Xbox 360, and there are a few on the old PlayStation 2. Don't ask for any PS3 games, don't ask for any GameCube games. I don't have those consoles. I do have a Wii, but the collection on that is very limited, and in my opinion at the moment, not really worth a review on. Not that the games are bad, just not really worth making the time over. That said, I'm trying to continue any project I've currently got ongoing, which for me at the moment is getting a character profile I'm working on into a state of perfection, continuing my novel and actually being able to write and finish chapter 2, and continuing the roleplay game project that me and my friends are doing, which is going okay. It's going slowly, but then again, slow and steady wins the race for the most part. Just let's hope it doesn't take 8 years like I've been working on my book. Weather over here, it's not been too great lately. As you can probably tell when you look at the window with the grey sky, it's actually been raining fairly frequently at the moment. Might mean a lift in the hosepipe ban over here, but other than that, not really worth noting about. But yes, I'm going to be setting some money aside for a character commission fund. I've got the character profile in mind, almost perfect. There are still things I'm working on that are kind of ticking me off, but I think that's bound to be because of the fact that I am effectively making a fictional version of myself that will be my online personality for the most part. That said, I do have loads of other profiles that people, if they're willing to do, I can just send them a copy for the most part, and they can try drawing up. Some characters I have are already in concept art state, not yet uploaded, but I have to work on a text profile for them. So overall, I actually have a fair bit to do besides looking for work, and it is a shame that I don't have less to do. Maybe I'd be more inclined to play games. Maybe I'd be finding work easier. I have no idea, but anyway, that's that out of the way. Smokers and drivers. These are 2 people that sometimes I cannot stand at all. Smokers for obvious reasons, with the fact that I don't smoke. I will never smoke. I have been tempted, I will admit that, but I myself will not smoke. Which is why it annoys me to high heaven that my family members, for the most part, smoke. It's not considerate. It's not very nice. It makes it hard for me to breathe, as well as giving me an instant headache. So when people wonder over here why I like to spend a lot of time on my own or in my room, well, there's your real reason. Not that I don't want to be social, it's just I can't stand the smells. As for drivers, I cannot tell you how many times I've been nearly run over by a speeding nutter doing like 40 or 45 miles per hour in a freaking 30 zone, and I actually believe they should drop the speed limit to 20. But that's me. That's me ranting. I don't drive. I don't want to drive. I have a bad temper. I'll end up with road rage. I might kill myself by causing an accident. There are loads of these things that I worry about on a daily basis. And yeah, it just means that really overall, because I've been nearly hit so many times, I don't want to drive. I don't want to learn to drive. I feel like I have no choice in the matter. But overall, I hate drivers. There are a few that are really good. I would point them out, but I don't really feel like doing that. But yeah, overall, I don't like drivers and I don't like smokers. There are other things I don't like. Law and legislation. Those are just some stupid things. I'm pretty sure I left links to these stupid UK laws in my last blog. There we go. And overall, there are just loads of things I wish I could do, or I wish that could be different. Well, maybe on the next video, if she's around, we can have another mini vote in the comments or whatever, and we can do a session on bothering the cat. Or we could ignore that fact. She's not very social at the best of times. She used to be, but stuff happened. Stuff that was outside of my control when it should have been in my control. Anyway, I think I'll end this here. Yeah, back to the games. If you go to my blog, you can vote in a selection of 5 games that I can review. Or you can leave a suggestion down in the comments section, or you could send me a message. I'll leave, let's see. I'll leave a link to my blog in the description area below. I do fancy over-the-head text stuff on the video, but I have no idea how to do that whatsoever. Okay. Everything I know in terms of technology is all self-taught. Oi, you're not allowed to sprag the furniture. This is the demon cat. Don't you look away from me when I'm talking to you. You fucking madam. You're a freaking madam, you are. Anyway, sorry about that. She was scratching the furniture. Yeah, I swear she's actually doing that just to get at my mother who got a spade against my will. But there we go. Anyway. Poll on blog. Suggestions in the comments. Mail me suggestions. We'll see what happens then. More than likely, I'll do a game from my blog, but if there is a particular game that reaches max, that'll win. So I'll end this here. We'll see you another time, and I'll just do another blog update and of how my life is going. Well, goodbye.